Salam alaikum. Sorry. Salam alaikum. Hello guys. So today we're going to continue our lesson. Now, the last episode I told you that I'm going to later on explain this configuration options, which is editor preference and project settings and plugins. But I then decided this may be based on teachers learning now. So let's try to understand editor preferences. Okay. Now we opened it. No. Okay. Let's go slowly. This is a lot of things. It may not be just one part. This is part 4 of Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. It may not be enough just to at one go. Okay. So we have the settings here and we have the categories here. Now first one is all settings. Okay. So we have this gear right here, and what it does, you have multiple options here, and one of them, the first one is show all advanced settings. It shows all settings like this. Do you see this? When I click on it, compacted and disappeared the options of it. What basically clicking on this one does is it opens everything. Okay. It opens everything. It opens advanced options and then shows sections. Okay. Collapse. Show. Uh, no, let's keep this. I want to just collapse. Yeah. So I want to collapse them so we can go slowly to each one. I'm not going to browse the editor preferences you know window like this. I'm going to use this one. As you can see, it's the same general appearance level editor. Editor. Wait, just so all these options are just general. Oh my god, that's just a lot. And then you have loaded, and then this option. Oh, okay. So we're gonna first start with general. And first one option we have is customize appearance, customize the look of the editor. Now, in editor preferences, you have set as default. Like if you change something and you want that to be the default when you make new projects, you can click on set as default, and when you start new project, the changes that you made to editor preferences will be default. I guess it's clear. You have export, like you can make changes and then export it, and then you can go to another computer or after formatting your Unreal Engine and do it in, uninstalling and reinstalling. You can go to import and then import what you exported. When you export it, it's export a config file like .ini, ini, yeah, and it basically just saves it as a file, and you can back up it. You can make a backup from it or take it to your friend's computer. You use the same setting in it, and then we have rest to reset to defaults, which bring back any changes you did to the default settings. Now all of this is pretty easy. Let's go to the first one, general general section, appearances category, and go to theme, active theme. So the theme currently using is dark theme. So Unreal Engine comes only with one theme, and what you need to do if you want other theme, I don't know if this plays the download themes actually, but look at this theme and edit it. Let's try this. Okay, yeah, you can edit this theme. When it comes to themes, as you can see, it's basically just colors. You know, It's just colors. That's all of it. That's all it is. You can change the colors of things like the menus, windows, stuff like that. As you can see, you can change it by RGB colors and the alpha color. It's very easy to change the color, and then here you can name the new uh, theme that you wanted to make. I never actually ever did a new theme for Unreal Engine 5 because I never saw it necessary. So you don't have to change the theme, but if you get really advanced and you have a spare time, you can change the theme actually. Now you have here exported, which is you only export it. Unlike this one exports your whole settings in editor preferences, or maybe it's only exports the settings in general appearance. But this one only exports this option only exports the theme that you created or the current theme in your Unreal Engine, and the import basically imports a theme from outside source to your Unreal Engine. The theme when you export it will be JSON format. So if you import a theme, it also needs to be JSON format in JSON format. And the last option is deleting the theme. If you click on it, it's going to delete the theme that you currently selected. We can't delete this one because this is the only one and it's the default one. Let's go to user interface. Now here we have more of the advanced option. Let's collapse this one. Engine high DPI support. What this one means? Engine high DPI support, which is basically a tick option, true or false. It says enables high DPI support in the editor, which will adjust the scale of elements in the UI to account for high DPI monitors. The editor must be restarted for changes to take effect. Let me just make sure what DPI means. Okay, yeah. So it's basically saying that if you have a monitor, if you have a screen that is currently viewing the Unreal Engine ad, and your screen is have high pixel count, yeah, high pixel count, like DPI is short for. Let me see what's short for. Yeah, pixel per inch, right? No, dots per inch. So it's basically pixels per inch. How many pixels you have in an inch? So if your monitor or screen have a lot of pixels per inch, like it's 4K, maybe even 8K, so your UI will scale so the text and the options and the things don't look so small in your screen that you can barely see them. So I'm going to disable this and see what's gonna happen. Let's restart. Let's just try this. Yeah, for me it doesn't really any noticeable difference. Uh, I don't know, maybe a little, but the reason for that is by my screen is only full HD, but your screen it's 4K. It might be really hard to see text if you didn't enable this option. Disabling this option may also improve performance of your Unreal Engine project since it doesn't scale anything. Let's see this one. Enable user editor. So the second option is also a choosing one. It says enable user editor layout management. What this one means? Enable user editor layout management. It says whether to enable the editor UI layout configuration tools for the user. If disabled, the save layout as and remove layout menus will be removed as well as the import layout submenu. What? I actually don't know what this one means. You know what? Let's go to ChatGPT. Ask it. Wait a second. I don't want this map to be open. It's take too much resources. Yeah, it's better. Okay, this way. Now let's go back. Enable user editor layout. What does enable user editor layout management does editor parentheses in Unreal Engine 5. Enable layout function in the editor button allows user to customize and manage the layout of the Unreal editor. Wait, when the option is enabled, provides user with the ability to modify the placement and organization of various editor panels such as the content, detail, viewport. Users can rearrange these panels, resize them, load them together, or create. Enabling user gives flexibility. So I still don't really get it. Like if I disable it, okay, what now? I don't get it. What's the difference? What is the difference? Don't understand what happened if I disable. So wait a second, wait a second. What? Come on. This one not the default. Default. Actually, I don't really see it. Like I don't see it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. This option. So apparently, enable user at the layout management. It lets you uh, control or change the layout, but when I disable it, it doesn't seem anything is affected. I still can't do anything like I used to. You know, like what is the difference? Okay, let's do this. Okay, as you can see here, yeah, can I? Yeah, can normally change this. Yeah, very normal. Is it really working option as well? Like here works, here works, and I can close them and save them. I can move them very naturally as I was able to here. Yeah, it works like doesn't make any sense. Maybe if I restart it, let's just restart and see if there's any difference. The thing is, the Unreal Engine is so big. Like sometimes the options like this one might not have any change actually. It doesn't actually work. They just added it, and I don't know. Hope if you don't want to notice. I guess there's big teams working on this for Unreal Engine. So things like that can happen. Okay, let's try again. Let's see if I can make changes to the layout. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's apparently bullshit. It doesn't really work. Let's go back to it. Okay, let's go to the preferences. So yeah, this option doesn't really do anything. It's useless whether enabled or disabled. Now this one is called viewport selection color. Okay, this is a good one. So it's basically what's gonna talking about is basically when I click on when I select something in a viewport, do you see this color border around it? It's kind of the yellowish, orangish color. So this is what it's offering me to change. And now for fun, let's change this. I'm gonna change this easiest color to see by humans. Easiest color code. Yeah, I want the code to see by humans. Black text on a white background. Black text. No, dude, just give me the color code. Let's click on this and let's just put everything to zero. Huh? Now it's white, like when I choose something. Wait, it's black. This is weird. I thought it's white. But wait, the editor. Let's just see. This is weird. I choose white. Oh no, it's black actually. Uh, Maybe this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's white now. Easiest color code to see by humans. You know what? I don't know why. It's SRPG. Okay. Most least used XRPG color code. Least used XRPG color code. Okay. It's basically named coffee. That's fine. Okay. Then what? I'm just gonna keep it white. Normal white. I don't think. Yeah. So here we go. We change the color of selection from the orangish color to white color. Nice. Now let's see the other options. Let's see to the rest of the preference. Now we have in the editor window background color. Change the editor. Okay, let's see what this one is. Let's keep that as is. See this. Again, I don't really see any difference whatsoever. Yeah, it's the same. There is no difference whatsoever to this one. Let's just go with yeah. Use small toolbar icons. What? Okay, let's just see this one. Let's just see it. Ah, okay. So the only difference that I'm seeing is that okay, let's just do it like this. That's pretty good. Uh, yeah, as you can see, these two things, platform and settings, they are basically the text on them. The text on them is disappearing and only showing the icon of setting and the icon of platform. Yes, I do want that. Yeah, yeah, I do want that. Okay, let's go back a bit. What we have? Show friendly variable names. Okay. When enabled, the C++ names for properties and functions will be displayed in format that is easier to read. I don't know, actually, I don't really use C++, so you just keep it. Show underlying names for native components. What? For native components, show native. When enabled, intent will be shown. Okay, so it's a bit also C++ thing. Variable names will be shown alongside their uProperty variable name. So these two options, I don't really understand what they do, so I can't explain them. So the, this one, asset editor open location. Asset editor open location. Sorry guys, I'm gonna just pause for a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's continue. Yeah. Um, Now we reach to this option, which is asset editor open location. Now this one is not checkpoint like checking true or false. This one have options. Now asset editor. First we need to know asset what is asset editor. So, asset editor. Which one is it? Asset editor open location. What is asset editor? Let's go again. What is happening? Editor. You don't seem to understand me. What is asset editor open application option in editor preferences annual 925 minutes. Oh my god, again. Just go like this. No, doesn't seem to understand. So let's try it. Let's try it. What if that's editor? Oh, now I get it. How to open asset editor. Okay, okay. Now I get it. So, now let's just bring it back to default. Okay. Now it is basically everything you have in your content browser is assets. So let's just try to open anything, which is meshes. Yeah, we imported this, this mesh, this strong mesh. Let's try to open it. If I double click on it, it's going to open it, and this window is called Asset Editor. Now, now as you can see, when I double click it and open this window and in almost full screen, and this is how it shows. But I can change how this shows from editor preferences by going to something like new window. I think new window is also the new window is the default. Yeah. As you can see, the new window is the default. But what about main window? We change this to main window and try to open it. Pretty much the same thing. But I know it's crashed maybe. Let's open it. Sorry. Okay. No. I'm going to reopen it manually. So where we were? Yeah, two meshes, and this is the one. I'm gonna double click on it. Yes, as you can see, now it opened it as the main menu, but the main menu has already opened this report. So what it does, it docked it next to it. As you can see, now we have two windows next to each other. This is really good. This is probably how I want my Access editor to open naturally. Yeah, I actually like this a lot. But let's try two other options. Let's try current browser. Okay, let's try this one. It's basically the same thing as the main window. Just docks it next to it. Let's try last docked window or new window. Last docked window, laptop, window. Okay, this last three ones not necessary to learn. Actually, I don't want to learn them, to be honest. I think that especially they didn't add this ones, but yeah, these three ones, yeah, these three ones are really good. This is how powerful I want to open them by main menu. I advise you to change it on default to main window option. So when I open something, it opens next to it like this, like clean and organized, and instead of just popping on top of the main window. Now the fourth option is enable polarized editor tabs. Okay, let me see this. So let's try to open more than one asset. This one as well. So what I think it is referring to is these colors like this one and this one. So if I disable this, as you can see, there is no more color. Yeah, I advise you to disable this one since it's useless and it only takes more resources from your PC. So now let's go advanced. Advanced only have one option, ticking option, expand configuration menus. When enable the editor preference and project setting menu items in the main menu will be expanded with submenus for each setting section. So it's actually concerning with editor preference and project setting. When I enable this, each option in the project setting and editor preferences will be how I say it, opened, like will be expanded. So let me just give you example. So here we have project settings. If I enable this, let's just see it. I don't want it like this. I want it like here. Yeah. Let's just see it in action. But you can't see it here. Let's just try here. Even here. Let me see something like this. Can't really show it, but I don't know. It doesn't show. Okay, let's just collapse everything. See it's work on work. I actually don't know how it works. It doesn't really show anything. I don't see any difference. It says when enabled, the editor preferences and project settings menu items in the main menu will be expanded with submenus for each setting section. And here, do I need to restart in order to this one to be enabled? Looks the same. Everything looks the same. Let's keep it enabled or yeah, disabled. So now we uh, ended with default with user interface. Now let's go to accessibility. The first one is color vision deficiency preview type. We have normal vision. What? What is this? Oh, okay. Now I get it. So basically, this is like if you have if you kind of humans that you don't see colors as they are. Like I don't know if actually this one considered colorblind, but if you don't see colors as they normally are they kind of change it a bit so it's suited for you. I don't really need this. Then we have number here. I don't know what this number is for. And then we have correction. Preview. Yeah, this ones are just for colors, changing colors for people who don't see colors as they actually are. They not necessary to know. For us, use grids in the material and blueprint editor. Okay, yeah. So this one is pretty simple. This one is basically saying that there's a grid behind in the background of editor and of blueprint editor and material editor. So basically, when you bring your nodes, it's going to be in order, like it's going to be snapping to something, and that something is the editor. It's really good thing. Now we have this here grid color, which is kind of like gray color. Uh, Yeah, this is. Let's just try to change it to 40. Let's add it. Just add. I change it just a little bit. Yeah, it's not necessary to change unless you don't like the background color in your blueprint editor or material editor. Then grid regular color, grid ruler color. This is the color of the ruler, which I think is the grid. Yeah, let's keep it the same. Then we have grid center color. I don't know. I think it's the background of the grid. It's just black. Let's keep it as it is. Then grid snap size. Yeah, grid snap size is basically it's better to keep it smaller, like 10, uh, or maybe bigger. I don't really know. Let's just try 10. So it's basically the how grid snaps to how small the snapping is. You don't want to go too big on this one actually. Then we have background, so you want that bit of freedom but also snapping for organizing purpose. Then we have background brush. I don't know what the background brush is, but let's try to learn it. Optional brush is for graph background. It's optional. So now we have a choice for image, which is not used. Content browser. Fire. No. No. Clear. Yeah. I think I'm increased the thumbnail engine free of browse. Yeah, it's now back. No, still browse. Okay, this is not good. Background brush. try to learn it. Yeah, it may not. Yeah, I think I have to close it by Task Manager. Yeah, let's try reopen it. Console. So where will we have background brush? Do you know what? Let's try it. Let's try background brush. What is funny? No, most edited website wallpaper website that shows number of views each that displays number of views. Once we don't type of website that displays number of views, okay. Top paste. 5 views. Okay, this one's pretty good. That's kind of big. 6 megabytes per image. Yeah. How about this one? Maybe we can go with this one. Yeah, this one's smaller. Yeah, let's go. Let's try an image. Okay, I need to add it first. Let's open this one. I'm gonna add it to textures. Yeah. Import. Okay, that's simple enough. Just simple picture. Let's go. Yeah, let's add it here. Okay. Okay. Now let's open a material. Let's make a material. That's materials. Material. Open it. Okay, here we go. So it basically puts an image at the background of your material menu. I don't know why you would want to do this. I don't know. It's really really weird, but yeah, you can do it if you want. Okay, okay. So what's this image size? It's already determined, and then we have tint, which is the default. Let's keep it. Image box draw as. What do you mean draw as? How to draw the image? None. So if I see it none, let's see how it shows. It doesn't show. If I see it as a box, it shows. Kinda like a wrong ratio. And then as a border, it doesn't show. And then as an image, it shows. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe the box isn't actually wrong. Let's see. Yeah, box seems right. But what about image? Box and image seem the same, except there's something here. Box, image. I don't know what box seems mistaken. Let's see. It looks the same. Yeah, looks the same. The one we have, but I guess it's better to do the image. Then we have brown box, which is odd to say the least. Yeah, I don't know why you would want that, but it's option. You can have it. Uh, yeah. Now we have option how to draw it. Let's keep it at the image, and then we have tiling. No tiling, or horizontal or vertical or both. Okay, I guess this one pretty clear. Let's see. Horizontal. When we go up, I guess we get the same thing. I don't see the tiling. Where's it? What about vertical? It looks odd, like when it comes to its ratio, but other than that, I don't see any difference. What about both? Looks pretty normal. So no tiling, both horizontal. Horizontal and vertical make it look weird. This one makes it look normal but close, while this one kinda shows it like this. Okay. Preview. Okay, now we have preview here. Fill, left, center, right. Nothing changes. Fill, top, center, bottom. Nothing changes. Both. Left, center, nothing changes. Both. None. This is kind of like preview, so you can see your image. Yeah, I'm not going to do this actually. I'm going to click on clear. I'm not going to use any background grid. Why would I? Only gonna take. Oh, I didn't want to close it. It's only gonna take more resources from your PC. Now we open materials and blueprints, so I wouldn't advise it. But yeah, sure, if in boring or you spend too much time on Unreal Engine, maybe it's worth it for you. And maybe if you have RTX 4090. So that was it. Yeah, this is the background brush. Uh, yes, bring things at default. Yes. Okay. Inherit. What? Let me see. Not this one. Not this one. I don't know. It's not doing anything. Okay, it doesn't do anything. So we learned here we can put picture as the background, and that was pretty much all of it. Yeah. So this is it for this lessons. We only discovered or covered the appearance of general section, appearance category. We're gonna continue in the next lessons. So yeah, goodbye.